Imagine a subcontinent where over 1 billion souls speak hundreds of languages, yet share a single vibrant pulse. A land where 5,000-year-old sacred rivers flow alongside rising empires of glass and steel. Where the absolute silence of snow-capped Himalayan peaks collides with the intoxicating chaos of ancient spice markets. What if everything you've been told about this country is just a single page of a massive epic? This is India, and through the lens of this travel documentary, it's time to read the rest. Himalaya. Far above the relentless energy of the plains, the subcontinent meets the sky in a crown of jagged ice and stone. The Himalayas are not merely a mountain range. They are the silent guardians of India's soul. Up here, the air thins into a profound stillness, and time is measured in the slow drift of glaciers. It is a realm of staggering scale, hiding isolated worlds within its deep, shadowed folds. And the deepest of these secrets lies where the rain never falls. Spiti Valley. Deep in the trans-Himalayan belt lies Spiti Valley, a high-altitude cold desert that feels like stepping onto another planet. Here, jagged, barren mountains tower over winding turquoise rivers. It's a harsh, unforgiving landscape, yet deeply spiritual. Century-old Tibetan Buddhist monasteries, like Ki Gompa, cling impossibly to steep cliff faces, defying both gravity and time. For the few travelers who brave the treacherous winding mountain passes to get here, Spiti offers a profound sense of isolation. It's just you, the sweeping alpine wind, and an echoing silence that makes you feel incredibly small, yet entirely alive. Kashmir. Often called paradise on earth, this valley is a staggering contrast of vibrant alpine meadows and dense pine forests, all framed by majestic snow-dusted peaks. At the heart of it all is the iconic Dal Lake in Srinagar. Imagine waking up on a meticulously hand-carved wooden houseboat, parting the curtains, and watching shikaras, traditional wooden boats, gliding silently across glass-like water, at dawn carrying vibrant, floating flower markets. Kashmir isn't just visually stunning. It's a pure sensory overload of blooming saffron fields, the aroma of warm kahwa tea, and a timeless romantic charm that has inspired poets for generations. Sikkim. Dominated by the awe-inspiring Mount Kangchenjunga, the third highest peak on Earth, this tiny state is a hidden ecological marvel. As India's first fully organic state, it stands as a testament to a deep-rooted respect for nature. Here the air is razor-sharp and pure. You'll find yourself navigating through misty emerald green valleys, passing roaring alpine waterfalls and colorful prayer flags fluttering wildly in the mountain breeze. Sikkim offers a slower, more meditative pace, a secret sanctuary where wild alpine wilderness meets a fiercely guarded cultural heritage far removed from the modern world's hustle. Taj Mahal. Commissioned by a grieving Mughal emperor to cradle the tomb of his beloved wife, it is the ultimate monument to human devotion. Absolute heartbreak, crystallized in flawless white marble. The mausoleum breathes with the passing of the hours. It blushes a soft, ethereal pink. At dawn radiates a blinding white beneath the midday sun, and glows with a translucent silver under the moon. Every archway and dome is a masterclass in perfect symmetry, intricately inlaid with precious stones. Ultimately, the Taj Mahal is not a palace of the dead. It is a profound echoing testament to a love that refused to surrender to time. Hampi. Hidden in the rugged terrain of southern India's Deccan Plateau lies a surreal landscape where millions of giant boulders balance precariously over emerald green banana plantations. This is Hampi, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and once the dazzling capital of the mighty Vijayanagara Empire. For over 2 centuries, this metropolis stood as one of the largest and wealthiest cities on Earth. It was a thriving crossroads of ancient trade where international merchants gathered in sprawling bazaars to exchange Arabian horses, precious spices, and rubies sold openly on the streets. Today the empire is gone, but its architectural masterpieces remain forever frozen in time. Exploring Hampi feels like wandering through a massive open-air museum. At the heart of the ruins stands the iconic Vitala Temple, famous for its spectacular stone chariot. Carved from solid rock with astonishing precision, its heavy stone wheels were originally designed to rotate. Nearby, the towering Virupaksha Temple dominates the skyline. Featuring a massive, intricately carved, stepped gateway rising nearly 50 meters into the air, it still functions as a vibrant center of worship, seamlessly blending a 500-year-old history with modern daily life. But nature has been shaping this landscape far longer than humans. The winding Tungabhadra River cuts through the rocky valleys, offering a vital lifeline to the region. Travelers navigate these calm waters in traditional round basket boats called coracles. As evening falls, the setting sun turns the endless boulder fields into glowing shades of orange and pink. Hampi stands as breathtaking evidence of a lost civilization, a place where spectacular history and dramatic natural beauty constantly intersect. Rann of Kutch. On the westernmost edge of India, the landscape dissolves into a blinding expanse of pure white. This is the great Rann of Kutch, one of the largest salt deserts on Earth. When the seasonal waters recede, they leave behind a flawless crystalline crust that stretches unbroken to the horizon. It is a world of absolute minimalism, just an endless sky and the satisfying crunch of salt beneath your feet. Rather than a barren void, this vast canvas is alive with a quiet generational rhythm. For centuries, local salt farmers have worked in deep harmony with this unique ecosystem. Using techniques passed down through generations, they carefully cultivate and harvest the pristine salt crystals by hand. It is a patient, meticulous craft, transforming the ocean's remnants into a vital harvest. This rhythmic relationship with the land showcases a beautiful, peaceful adaptation to nature's design. Jaisalmer. Rising from the arid plains of the Thar Desert stands a city carved entirely from yellow sandstone. This is Jaisalmer, a medieval trading outpost that still dominates India's western frontier. At the center of this sun-baked landscape looms the massive Jaisalmer Fort. But unlike most historic monuments that sit empty as museums, this is a living, breathing labyrinth. Today, thousands of residents still make their homes within its towering honey-colored walls. Walking through its narrow alleyways feels like stepping centuries into the past. Towering merchant mansions known locally as Havelis line the streets, featuring intricately carved stone balconies designed to provide shade from the relentless desert sun. The local markets buzz with daily energy. Vendors sell brightly dyed textiles and traditional silver jewelry, echoing the airy when caravans pass through loaded with spices and silk. Yet the story of Jaisalmer extends beyond its architecture. Just outside the city, the landscape transforms into the sweeping golden dunes of the Great Thar Desert. Here travelers mount camel caravans to navigate the shifting sands, tracing the exact routes of ancient traders. As evening falls, traditional desert camps come alive with local music, preserving the enduring cultural heartbeat of Rajasthan. Jaipur. In the arid landscapes of northern India, a sudden burst of color breaks the dusty plains. This is Jaipur, celebrated globally as India's Pink City. As one of the subcontinent's first meticulously planned cities, its most defining feature is unmistakable. The entire historic center is washed in a striking terracotta pink, a visual symbol of hospitality that still coats every monumental gate and facade today. This is the Hawa Mahal, the Palace of Winds. Rising 5 stories high, its spectacular honeycomb facade features over 900 intricately carved miniature windows. Built entirely from pink sandstone, it was brilliantly designed to allow royal women to observe the outside world unseen, while naturally drawing in breezes to cool the interior. When dawn breaks, the early morning light catches the stone latticework, transforming the facade into a glowing masterpiece of Rajput architecture. To truly understand Jaipur's regal power, one must look to the surrounding rugged hills. Looming high on a steep ridge is the formidable Amer Fort. Protected by miles of massive stone ramparts snaking along the mountains, its imposing exterior was built strictly for defense. Yet crossing its heavy gates reveals a striking contrast. The fortress unfolds into a sprawling maze of opulent courtyards and marble pavilions. Its crown jewel is the Taj Mahal, the palace of mirrors where the walls are embedded with thousands of tiny glass fragments. Designed so that a single flame would illuminate the hall like a star-filled sky, the fort stands as a breathtaking testament to an empire where absolute military might and unimaginable luxury existed side by side. Ajanta and Ellora. Hidden deep within a crescent-shaped gorge in the basalt cliffs of western India lies a forgotten world carved entirely out of solid rock. For centuries, these ancient sanctuaries were swallowed by a dense jungle canopy, their existence completely erased from human memory, until a hunting party stumbled upon them in the 19th century. This is Ajanta, a spectacular network of Buddhist monasteries dating back over 2 millennia. Stepping inside these cavernous halls reveals an ancient masterpiece preserved by isolation. The walls are covered in vivid, intricately detailed murals depicting royal courts, mythical creatures, and the past lives of the Buddha. These vibrant colors were derived from crushed minerals and precious stones applied by master artisans who labored in near total darkness, using only hand tools and reflected sunlight to bring the cold stone to life. Just a short journey away, the rugged landscape reveals an even more staggering architectural achievement. This is Ellora. While Ajanta is renowned for its delicate paintings, Ellora is a monumental testament to raw sculptural ambition and extraordinary spiritual harmony. Stretching across 2 kilometers of sheer cliff face, it features over 30 monumental caves where Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain sanctuaries were carved peacefully side by side over several centuries. But the undeniable crown jewel stands alone at the center. This is the Kailasa Temple. This monument was not constructed from the ground up by stacking stones. It is a colossal chariot-shaped temple, sculpted entirely top-down from a single massive piece of volcanic mountain. Master engineers removed an estimated 200,000 tons of solid basalt to reveal towering stone pillars, intricate life-sized elephant sculptures, and multi-story shrines hidden within the bedrock. A single miscalculation by the ancient stonemasons would have ruined the entire structure forever. Standing at the base of this monolithic marvel, the sheer scale of the engineering challenges everything we know about ancient construction. Together, Ajanta and Ellora stand as breathtaking evidence of a time when human devotion literally moved mountains. Mahabalipuram. On the southeastern edge of the Indian subcontinent, where the relentless waves of the Bay of Bengal crash against the coastline, lies an ancient port city frozen in granite. This is Mahabalipuram. At the very edge of the ocean stands the iconic shore temple. Built by the Pallava dynasty in the 8th century, its soaring pyramidal towers have withstood punishing saltwater winds and devastating tsunamis for over a millennium. As dawn breaks, the sun illuminates a stone structure that once served as a towering beacon for ancient mariners navigating the maritime spice routes. Moving slightly inland, the sandy terrain reveals a spectacular architectural illusion. The Pancharathas appeared to be 5 distinct, meticulously detailed temples. Yet they were not constructed by stacking stones. Each chariot-shaped monument was carved entirely top-down from a single piece of solid bedrock. Nearby, one of the world's largest open-air rock reliefs dominates a massive cliff face. Carved across 2 enormous boulders, it features life-sized sculptures of majestic elephants and forest wildlife captured with striking biological realism. Just steps away, a massive gravity-defying boulder known as Krishna's Butterball rests precariously on a smooth slope perfectly balanced against the laws of physics. Mahabalipuram remains a stunning intersection of raw oceanic forces and unbreakable human craftsmanship. Kerala backwaters. Deep in the tropical lowlands of southern India, a labyrinthine world of emerald green waterways stretches across the landscape. This is the Kerala backwaters, a vast interconnected network of lagoons, rivers, and canals that run parallel to the Arabian Sea. For centuries, these brackish waters have served as the vital artery of life for the region, acting as a natural drainage system for the heavy monsoon rains and a lifeline for thousands of remote riverine villages. The beauty of the backwaters lies in its serene rhythmic pace. Traveling through this liquid landscape, you will find traditional wooden houseboats known as ketuvalams, gliding silently across the glassy surfaces. These vessels were originally designed to transport rice and spices across the region. Today, they offer an intimate window into a lifestyle entirely shaped by the water. As the boat drifts through narrow channels, you pass by endless rows of swaying coconut palms and lush paddy fields that sit impossibly low against the water's edge. This ecosystem is a biodiversity hotspot. The brackish environment creates a unique habitat where fresh water from the rivers meets the tidal salt water of the sea. Egrets, kingfishers, and cormorants hunt in the shallows, while the sound of distant temple bells often drifts across the water, blending with the soft ripple of oars. Life here remains remarkably traditional. Locals navigate the interconnected channels by small canoes to reach schools, markets, and homes, maintaining a relationship with the environment that has remained unchanged for generations. As the sun sets, turning the still lagoons into a vibrant canvas of deep orange and gold, the backwaters offer a profound sense of peace. It is a place where the frenetic energy of modern India dissolves, leaving behind only the timeless, quiet majesty of a land defined by water. Western Ghats. Stretching over 1,600 kilometers along India's western coast, the Western Ghats are a monumental mountain range older than the Himalayas. This lush biodiversity hotspot acts as the region's lungs, capturing monsoon clouds to feed the peninsula's major river systems. The landscape is a dramatic vertical world of cascading waterfalls, dense evergreen forests, and misty high-altitude grasslands. Famous for its emerald green tea plantations and rare wildlife found nowhere else on Earth, these mountains stand as a wild, towering fortress. Whether you are exploring deep forest trails or iconic hill stations, the Western Ghats remain the breathtaking heart of southern India's ecology. Golden Temple. In the heart of Amritsar lies the spiritual epicenter of the Sikh faith, the Golden Temple, or Sri Harmandir Sahib. Surrounded by a shimmering man-made pool known as the Amrit Sarovar, the pool of nectar, the temple appears to float in perfect serenity. Its exterior is covered in pure gold leaf, reflecting brilliantly in the water, while its architecture blends Hindu and Islamic styles into a unique expression of architectural harmony. Beyond its striking visual beauty, the temple is defined by a profound spirit of service. It houses the world's largest communal kitchen, or langar, where thousands of volunteers prepare and serve free meals to people of all backgrounds, castes, and religions every single day. Walking the marble perimeter, one is struck by the atmosphere of absolute equality and peace. Whether at dawn when the morning hymns begin, or under the night sky, the Golden Temple stands as a radiant, timeless beacon of devotion and human kindness. Dhanushkodi. Located on the southern tip of the Mawsynram Island, Dhanushkodi is a hauntingly beautiful ghost town, situated where the Bay of Bengal meets the Indian Ocean. For decades, this was a thriving coastal port. But in 1964, a massive cyclone devastated the settlement, leaving behind only ruins that have been reclaimed by the sand and the sea. Today, walking through the skeletal remains of the old railway station and crumbling brick houses feels like stepping into a forgotten chapter of history. The landscape is dominated by a narrow strip of land flanked by turquoise waters, on both sides creating a dramatic, desolate beauty that is unique in India. The town's isolation is its greatest allure. It is a place where the powerful forces of nature are clearly visible. Dhanushkodi stands as a silent, powerful testament to resilience and the relentless cycle of nature, where the ocean slowly reshapes the remnants of a lost human world. Ladakh. High in the rain shadow of the mighty Himalayas lies Ladakh, a landscape so stark and elevated it is often called the land of high passes. Located at altitudes exceeding 3,000 meters, this is a world of extreme contrasts. Vast, sun-scorched plateaus of rocky desert sight beneath the permanent, snow-capped peaks of the Karakoram and Zanskar ranges. For centuries, this region remained a remote crossroads of the ancient Silk Road, a place where nomadic traders, monks, and explorers navigated the world's most challenging terrain. The architecture of Ladakh is defined by its deep spiritual roots. Whitewashed Buddhist monasteries, or gompas, cling to the edges of jagged cliffs, appearing as extensions of the mountains themselves. Inside these sacred spaces are filled with the scent of burning juniper and the rhythmic, deep-toned chanting of monks. Thousands of hand-painted thangkas and golden Buddha statues reside within these walls, preserving a vibrant culture that has flourished in the thin mountain air for over 1,000 years. The natural beauty of Ladakh is equally otherworldly. During the brief summer months, the deep blue waters of Pangong Tso, a high-altitude saltwater lake, create a striking contrast against the surrounding barren mountains. In other valleys, the Indus River cuts through deep, winding canyons, providing a literal lifeline to small, fertile oasis villages where hardy farmers cultivate barley and apricots against all odds. As night falls, the extreme altitude offers a spectacle unlike any other. Unpolluted by modern light, the sky transforms into a massive crystal-clear canopy, where the Milky Way stretches overhead with terrifying clarity. Ladakh is not merely a destination. It is a profound testament to survival and spiritual endurance, a wild, high-altitude frontier where the silence of the mountains meets the vibrant, enduring heartbeat of Tibetan Buddhist culture. It is a place that challenges the body, but elevates the soul.
Varanasi Ghats.
Varanasi Ghats are dozens of stone stairways stretching along the banks of the Ganges. This is where the boundary between life and death thins out. For thousands of years, people have traveled here not for sightseeing, but to shed the weight of their existence. These steps witness everything: pilgrims praying in silence, children playing in the water, and funeral pyres that burn with a steady, somber glow, day and night. The architecture is a chaotic but living blend of history. Ancient Hindu temples lean against crumbling palaces, all wrapped in a heavy air of incense and river mist. There is no line drawn between the sacred and the mundane. A formal prayer ritual happens just feet away from someone doing their daily laundry. The true power of the Ghats lies in their sheer endurance. No matter how high the river rises during monsoon season, these stone foundations remain the city's immovable anchor. This isn't just a travel destination. It is a spiritual machine that never stops turning, a place where people accept death as the most natural final step of the human journey. Lotus Temple. A massive white marble structure blooms from the dusty plains of New Delhi, shaped so perfectly, like a half-opened flower, that it mocks the harsh urban sprawl surrounding it. "27 freestanding petals, clad in shimmering white marble, rise toward the sky, creating a geometry so precise it feels engineered by a computer rather than carved by human hands." Most visitors arrive expecting a traditional temple, but the interior holds no idols, no altars, and no rituals. just an immense, echoing hall designed for absolute silence. This is the Lotus Temple, a radical departure from the ornate, idol-heavy architecture common to Indian spirituality. The genius here lies in its passive cooling system. The structure acts like a giant chimney, drawing hot air up through the central opening, while fresh air circulates from the base, maintaining a consistent temperature even when the Delhi summer turns brutal. It achieves this without a single internal pillar, using the weight of its own petals to hold the massive space together. Walking inside the transition is jarring. You step from the chaos of one of the world's most congested cities into a vacuum of noise. The marble surfaces diffuse light and sound so effectively that the chatter of 1,000 people drops to a low, rhythmic hum. It is a bold, modern experiment in collective stillness, using cold, calculated engineering to force a moment of peace into the heart of a city that rarely sleeps. Dhankar Monastery. Perched precariously on a jagged spur overlooking the confluence of the Spiti and Pin rivers, this ancient complex clings to the mountainside like a cluster of weathered shale. It looks less like a structure and remains more like a geological extension of the cliff itself. For centuries, the high-altitude desert winds have battered these mud brick walls, yet they hold firm, anchored to the sheer rock face by nothing more than gravity and centuries of layered repairs. The location was never about aesthetics. It was a strategic, tactical choice. Perched high above the valley floor, the site served as a vital lookout for the kingdoms of Spiti, guarding the routes against invaders from the north. The architecture reflects this rugged history. The rooms are cramped, dark, and labyrinthine, connected by narrow, steep, wooden ladders that require a climber's focus to navigate. Inside the walls are thick, meant to trap what little heat the sun offers during the day, creating a cocoon of survival against winters that can drop to -30 degrees. Walking through the main prayer halls, the silence is heavy, broken only by the sharp whistle of the alpine wind, whipping through gaps in the stone. There is a brutal, unadorned honesty to the place. You aren't surrounded by polished gold or pristine marble, but by layers of smoke-stained history and the raw, crumbling earth of the Himalayas. Dhankar stands as a testament to the sheer stubbornness of human inhabitation, a place where people chose to build prey and endure on the very edge of an abyss. Mawsynram. Deep in the Khasi hills, the ground never truly dries. Clouds don't just pass over Mawsynram. They settle into the soil, saturating the landscape with the highest rainfall levels recorded on Earth. It is a place where the water is constant, aggressive, and entirely transformative, dictating every aspect of how humanity survives against the deluge. The architecture here is a direct response to the bombardment. Locals have abandoned traditional roofing in favor of heavy-duty reinforced iron sheets that can withstand months of non-stop pounding without rotting. Because the ground is too wet for standard construction, houses are built on raised stone platforms, keeping living quarters just inches above the relentless mud. In the nearby valleys, the Khasi people took this struggle a step further by weaving the roots of living rubber trees across rushing rivers, crafting living bridges that grow stronger as the rainfall intensifies. They didn't fight the water. They engineered an ecosystem that feeds off the flood. Life in Mawsynram is defined by the damp. The air is so thick with humidity that moss blankets everything, from the trunks of trees to the walls of the homes, turning the entire village into a glowing monochromatic shade of emerald. It isn't a place for the leisurely traveler. The sheer volume of water makes movement a tactical operation. Yet this isn't a story of suffering. It is a masterclass in adaptation. The constant rain sustains a biodiversity that would be impossible anywhere else, creating a vertical jungle that feels like it belongs in the prehistoric era. Mawsynram stands as a testament to the fact that when nature decides to unleash its full force, humanity doesn't just endure. It learns to coexist with the storm.